Hello everyone, good evening, and surprise, it's Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers. I thought I would go live and put together some of my paper pumpkin cards. This is the Make It, the Mountain Majesties. I can't read even with my glasses. So if you're a paper pumpkin subscriber, or if you have a card kit or anything you want to put together, grab it and we can craft together for a little bit on this Sunday evening. So that's what we're gonna do. So if you're watching, say hi and let me know you're here. You can share and comment. Give me a 1 if you're watching live and a 2 if you're watching the replay. Hi Ruby, hi Louise. My husband decided to come over to the studio for a little bit this evening, and I said, I'm gonna go with you and I'm gonna, I think, hop on and do this video. So, surprise, surprise. Okay, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also follow me over on Facebook. It's all Owl Star Stampers. I would appreciate it, and you sharing with any of your friends that enjoy crafting and scrapbooking and card making and all of that fun stuff. Hi Lisa, hi Tanya. Lori's from Disney World. Oh, I know, we did miss you. I hope you're not melting, Lori. Hi Cheryl and Patricia, hi Barb, hi Deborah. All right, and make sure you're on my email list so you don't miss out. Since it's June 1st, we have a new month, so we'll be doing a virtual class. I'll have a free tutorial that I mail out to my whole email list. Me and Denise have a really fun event we're doing at the end of the month. Hopefully we'll have that out this week. So lots of really good, I have lots of good classes and events that will be shipped to you. And anyway, be on my email list so you don't miss out on all the fun stuff. My ankles they're still very sore, but definitely better than they were last week. So Tara's listening as she's cleaning out closets. Oh, Tara, I cleaned out some of my pantry today. If you guys need any tutorials, there's the link, or if you want to join the monthly subscription, which is the best deal. And there's to shop. So I forgot. Today's the last day if you want to get in on the class I did on Wednesday. And those cards, I think I have right here. I'll show you real quick and then we'll get crafting. Yes, it's this card right here. You'll get to make one of each of them. This card, and the flower card is over there. Let me go grab it real quick. I'll show you because it's so pretty. It's with the in colors. Okay. This card right here. So if you want to place an order that's at least $60, you will get the supplies to make one of each of these cards in the mail. So you have till tonight to get that in. So I use the Resourceful Rusty, but you could use any little animal or flower there. The Popping By. This is Sunshine Vibes. And then the Impressions of Bloom, I believe is what that's called. So anyway, that ends tonight. Here's another card using some paper instead of stamped or die cut flowers. Tanya said, I'm just finished the B cards. I can't wait for the new one. Well, Tanya, this one we're going to do together live. So if you're able to join us live, you can make them with us while we're live. So that will be different than anything either of us has ever done. So that will be kind of fun. But if you can't be live, that's okay. You can watch it'll be recorded. Okay, so let's make some paper pumpkin cards. So I love paper pumpkin. I love the Stampin' Up! Kits. And I haven't done a video with them in a while, but I do put them together every month. And by the way, I'm going to be giving away one of the May kits. So if you want to enter to win one of the May kits, I probably will take it out of the box and just send you the insides. Here's what you need to do. You need to share the video and type in the comments shared and that like you would want to make this kit. Or if maybe you already have the kit but you want to give it away to a friend or a daughter or a neighbor, or you know somebody that would want this, let me know in the comment, but you have to share the video. And then the end of this week I will pick a winner. And if you share it on Facebook as well as YouTube, then I'll put you in twice, because I'll have my kids do like a random, they'll pull all of your guys' names and do like a little random thing. So you can get multiple entries if you do that. Okay? So if you guys want to get the May free paper pumpkin kit, that's how you do it. So we have one of each of the cards together. If you're not familiar with paper pumpkin, it comes with everything you need except for like a pair of scissors and a block. Now, if you join, it will come with like a little sample block you can use, but it comes with colored directions, all the pieces, a stamp set, little ink spot. This one is kind of masculine like, and so we're gonna be doing that like look at this giant sheet of dimensionals. Okay, Cindy said she shared, so we have one person that wants to win this my giveaway. And it looks like Deborah shared. So yeah, I'll give you guys if you're watching a replay, a few days as well. So this is what this stamp set looks like in this one. It says, "You mean the world to me. Happy birthday." Then this one says, "To a wonderful man." And then we have these. "I love you, best dad ever, you're the greatest, and happy Father's Day." And then it looks like some birds. So we have lots of that. I'm gonna be using my full ink pad, but it does come with Misty Moonlight. Here's the stamp set. There's some tear and tape, and then it has all these pieces. There's some vellum, some really cool envelopes, and these. Lisa said, "I shared. My daughter-in-law stole mine, so I need one for me." And then Lori shared. All right. Thank you guys for sharing. I promise I will definitely pick a winner. I have, I think, 4 of these left, so if anyone's local wants to buy one, I think they're $27, but I will give one away. All you gotta do is share and type shared, and you can do it both on Facebook and YouTube if you want more than one entry. Okay, so and if you want to join Paper Pumpkin, you can join under me if you're not a demonstrator, and or have a demonstrator, and it shows you step by step how to make these. So let's make these cards. You can also get this add-on die set, which I did get, and I think I might have even got it in, but I didn't grab it. So I like that they come out with these and then they coordinate for about 3 months in a row. And my favorite are always the labels that they have in there, and I think they're only $12 for the add-on dies, so I feel like that's just like a really good value. So let's make these together. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Today like I said, I cleaned out some of my like kitchen pantry closet, threw away some expired food. Mostly it was like molasses from I was gonna make, or who knows when I made cookies with that, and a few other expired things. And then I went grocery shopping, and then just like cleaning up the kitchen and dishes and stuff like that. So crafting is way more fun than that. Okay, so our first card, there's all these layers. I don't even know which one to start first. Did anyone do this kit yet? Did anyone put it together? There's a Father's Day card, which you could, if you don't need a Father's Day card, you could make it anything. You're the greatest. Happy birthday. Like, it doesn't have to be a Father's Day card. Oh, Linda shared too, so you'll get in on this. Okay, let's grab all the pieces for this first card. I grabbed my ink pad right here, Misty Moonlight. Yeah, it said it did, and I think I kept it last time, Cindy, but it said 2023, so I don't plan on making anything with it, so I tossed it this time. but I don't know. I know. I don't know. Mine expired in 2023. Okay. Let's find these card bases. Okay, so if you wanted, like, look at the card bases. You could cut these and put them on white, and then you could make 2 cards out of one. Because all of these like this one, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Like, I might have to change that one. We might have to cut that one. So anyway, the first one that we're gonna do though is this one right here. And then we need, I'm glad I'm not the only one that made me laugh. Hi, Pam. Okay, then we're gonna need this piece. I should just cut out all these, pop out this piece. Ruby said, I played with mine a little today, but I didn't follow directions. That's what's so fun about this. You don't have to. We'll pop out these. Well, Ruby, if you want a chance to win another kit, or any of you, share this and I will get you in. Okay, then there's these vellum pieces. So I'm going to get those out. I'm sure we'll use some of these on all the different cards. Okay. And what else? Oh, look at this. Okay, this is really cool too. Oh my gosh, I have pieces just flopping all over. Okay, I'm just popping out the piece. This is not normally how I do this. Actually, if I'm going to put the whole card kit together, I will pop out all the pieces and put them in little stacks. And then I just do it like an assembly line. So that's, and then we need this and this. I'm just going to set those aside. Okay, I think we need one of these for this card. All right, I'm just going to move some of these out of the way for right now. And we're going to put this together. Okay, so we are going to need, it looks like this piece and this piece and this piece. So we're going to need this vellum piece and then these two. Kim said she cased some alternatives and shared. And we have these. Nancy made a Z-fold using the lake, mountain, and tree card. Oh, that's a great idea. Maybe I'm going to do that too. Nancy, you might have inspired me. Maybe, I didn't plan on doing alternatives, but maybe we will. All right, let's see. Let's just see where this goes. Or if my husband's like, hey, it's time to go. Okay, my bone folder. All right, there's that. Okay, thank you, Christy, for sharing. I'll put you in for one of the free make kits. Okay, so the first thing this one needs is, and I have a sample that is already put together, is some birds in the background. And there's a whole bunch of these little birds. Whew. So I had to turn the air on here because I was so hot, but now I'm getting cold. But don't worry, because in like, I don't know, a few minutes I'll probably be sweating again. This is like my life right now. I'm sure some of you can relate to being hot and cold and hot and cold and I don't know. I don't like it. I'm sure it's going to be this way for a while. Okay, there we have that. And then we're going to add some birds over here. So there's like a little set of birds and then a bigger set. So there, we did both of them. And if I was a chamois, where would I be? That's a great question. So my husband told me, he's like, hey, I have a great idea for you to do a video. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. He's like, I walked in your little craft room, your office earlier. He was over here earlier painting. And he said, and I looked at your desk. And he's like, you could do a video on like cleaning off your desk. Like, that would be great. And then your desk would get cleaned. And I laughed because I was like, actually, people would probably really like that. And I was like, is it really that messy? I couldn't remember how I left it on Friday. I came here yesterday and set up the kitchenette at the overnight studio. But anyway, I didn't come in here. So he was like, hey, maybe you should do a video on cleaning your desk. Carla, welcome to perimenopause. Yes. Oh, yes. I've been dealing with this for, yeah. Oh. Okay, so here we have this. But again, you could cut off that and just add this to the front of a card. Okay, now we're going to add lots of dimensionals, which I have a bunch here. So let's do, it looks like we need to put this bigger piece down first. And then we're going to put, oh, I think I grabbed the wrong one. We need a green piece. Oh, see, I almost put, we need the green vellum. And then this green wedge here. And then we're going to stamp this, which I think actually might stamp Father's Day. And then I'll have some Father's Day cards done. So we're going to put just a bunch of, wait. This one is done. This one is flat. Okay. Did you guys do anything fun this weekend? I've seen a lot of graduation stuff going on. And I've seen, oh, wait. Is there like multiple pieces? Maybe I need to do, how many pieces are here? Okay, maybe I should look. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. So I think this one goes down first, this vellum. See, I'm not even paying, yeah, there's vellum, 4 vellum. So we are going to use a blue. I'm just going to put some glue on the bottom. Okay, I'm putting the vellum blue down first. All right, here we go. So I'm looking at my sample that my friend Alicia made for me on Friday or Thursday. Okay, there's that. Then this one is flat too, or I'm putting it down flat. And then we're going to put the green on flat, the green vellum, and then this one will get popped up. Cindy said she's been planning my New England trip and attending her grandson's soccer game. That sounds fun. And going to New England, that's somewhere I totally want to visit. I haven't been though. Okay. Then this one is going to get popped up. You know what? I think that one could have been on dimensionals too. I don't know. Whatever. We're popping this one up on dimensionals. I don't know if there's a right or wrong, but whatever. We're popping this one up. You could pop that other one up if you wanted. Okay, then this is going to go here. And now we're going to stamp our, I am going to use Happy Father's Day. So then I have another Father's Day card done, but you could stamp You're the Greatest, Best Dad Ever, Happy Birthday. This could be a sympathy card if you need one of those. Those are never fun to make when you need one. But there's that. Hi, Sherry. Okay, and now we're gonna put this up on, maybe it's stuck to my silicone mat, up on dimensionals. Okay. My husband today mowed our lawn at our house, and then he was weeding out our front flower bed. And, well, I went to the grocery store. Just seems like there's always so much stuff to do. Okay, so there is our first card. And I think there's enough to make 3 of each of these. So there's that one. Okay, now our next one, let's put together, I have, oh, this has like a ton of layers too. this goes to a different card. So we need this one, this piece, and this piece, and this piece, and then the card base, which looks like this. And you see there's like a little, kind of like a sun in the background. Thank you for sharing, Shar. Shar, I'm giving away a free May Paper Pumpkin kit. So if you share, you will go in for the drawing. Taught a private class to a mom and daughter. It was fun. Aw. That sounds fun. Betty's a little further north than me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about your son's best friend. Oh my gosh, that's so tragic. Aw. All right, I see a few more people shared. Donna and Nadine. Yep, if you guys share, it will put you in for a drawing for a free May Paper Pumpkin kit. And I'll do a drawing later this week. So people, if you're watching live, put a 1, 2 for a replay. And I have 4 of these kits available, so I will give 1 away. Okay, this one says, you mean the world to me. Or I think I want to stamp it happy birthday, though. To a wonderful man. Maybe I'll stamp for a wonderful man, happy birthday. Well, I'm just going to do happy birthday because I need some masculine birthdays. And so we're going to stamp this one first, kind of like in that moon. Did you guys hear? I don't know if it's everywhere, but I heard that here in Michigan, we might be able to see the northern lights tonight. After 10 p.m., they said for sure, and if you can get away from city lights, that will be the best. But I am definitely going to see. Last year, I saw for the first time ever, and it was so amazing just in my backyard. So I'm hoping I can see them again this year. But yeah, okay, there's that. All right, and now we're going to maybe follow the directions better this time. Okay, so we're going to put this down, and then how does it go? This way, and then this way. Okay, and then it looks like a couple of them are popped up on dimensionals. So let's do it. Dimensionals. And I have these are mini dimensionals, the little strips. So I'm just using up what I have here. Take pics. I will, and I'll share them with you guys if I see them. Deborah said she's hoping to see in New York tonight. Isn't that so cool? I hope you do too. Yes, I hope I see, and I will definitely show you. When we were in Norway, I was hoping I would get to see him, and we didn't get to. So I was like, who would have thought I would see him in my backyard one day? And it was pretty vibrant. Donna said, I'm watching from Sarnia, Ontario, which is across the border from Port Huron. Yes, I've been to Sarnia. We went bowling there, 5-pin bowling, when me and my husband were engaged. I had went like a year before I met him, and just me and some girls. And then he had never been to Canada, and you didn't have to have a passport back then. And so we went one day to Sarnia because Port Huron is only about an hour from my house. So it's really close. We were actually there not that long ago. My kids had a track meet over there, and it was like we were getting off right before the Canada exit. Okay, just be careful. Sometimes the adhesive doesn't like to stick to the vellum. I really like to use mini glue dots for that, but and I think they had this popped up on dimensionals too, but I'm putting this one flat. So I'm putting it right, and I only put it at the bottom. Oh, Oh, wow. That sounds so beautiful over the snow-covered mountains. Bowling is fun. Hoping we can see from the Twin Cities, but Canada wildfire smoke is intense. I heard that. My friend Denise was telling me about the wildfires and how they're not too far, like too far away from her. I was like, that's so scary. Here, it's been raining almost every day. I don't know if it rained the last day, but that's why we finally got to mow the lawn today. But it has been raining like crazy here. And Donna's 3 minutes to the bridge. Cool. You guys are more north, so your colors will be brighter. Okay, this piece I put dimensionals on, and I'm going to put down here. All right. I think that's it. So I used up that sheet of dimensionals. That's this card. But if you see it in person, it's kind of like all layered up. And I guess for masculine cards, sometimes they don't want like ribbon and gems and sparkles and stuff. So here's the one just like the sample. You mean the world to me. And you could obviously stamp on the inside. Okay, the last one is my favorite. And it is this like mountain with these trees. And this is the one where I'm like, I want to cut this, I think, for sure. Because it's just way too pretty to waste the back. So I'm going to do that. And then we have this piece and these trees and this little piece here. So again, if any of you want the cards I made on Wednesday, you can get your $60 order in by tonight. And I will be shipping those out this week. And we need one of these little pieces. I love how simple and awesome they are too, Donna. I agree. They're just like great cards. And like they have these amazing envelopes that go with them. Like there's these ones too. Like they're so pretty, the envelopes. I wish we sold these envelopes because they're pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to cut this one down. So I'm going to show you. Here's the full card. It has like a ton of dimension. And I'm going to make it just like this, but on a white base. So then I'm going to make another card with this after. So we'll do at least one alternative. Let me get a piece of thick white cardstock. It is an easy kit to do, Deborah. So I agree. It's like not too, like sometimes there's just a lot of pieces. Okay, let me get that out of the way. I have my paper trimmer right here. All right, I'm going to cut this at 5.5. So if you guys have kids or grandkids, are they still in school? My kids are in school almost through the whole month of June. Because we're on it's called a balanced calendar. So it's kind of like year-round school, but not. They will get 8 weeks off in the summer, but they get time off throughout the school year as well in October and February. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this at 4 1/4 right down the middle, and I'm gonna save this for another card. Yes, Cindy, I cut up the envelopes too because it's like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I just have to use it. I think I'm just going to cover this whole front. And here's a tip. I could have used a color too, like a color of cardstock. All right, we're going to make another card using this back piece I got right here after. But let's see how we're gonna do this last card, which is my favorite. I love the blues, the hues of blues. So if you guys have been following me, we have a building and we've been renovating it, and I have the back half is where I do my classes and my events in person and film my videos. And then the front half we totally redone also, and it will be an overnight craft retreat. So people can come here and rent out the whole space from like say Thursday or Friday until Sunday. And it can fit, it will be able to fit up to 6 people to start. And we have like everything is brand new. And so we are just in the final stages. We got a washer and dryer here this Friday, and a fridge was delivered. So it's finally coming together, and hopefully soon I'll have a new email list. If any of you want to be on that to get information on that overnight retreat, and how you can sign up to come, because whether you're local, you can come and stay for the weekend, or if you're long distance, like I have people wanting to come from out of state or, you know, on the other side of the state, you can come. Somebody said, is this thick cardstock? The white I have is the thick, yeah. And I should have used the liquid glue because I just put it on crooked. Sherry, your kiddos are out, or yeah, I know. A lot of my friends, their kids are done now, or it will be done this week. We still have a little while, but we don't have any 5-day weeks. Ours are all, no school on Friday now. And then the last week, it's like all half days. Okay, so here is this. So yes, be on the lookout for that. It's going to be fun. You just come bring your own stuff you want to work on, but like it's just like a fun girls' time. Okay, so here's this. So I cut that. And then now we're going to add, it looks like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And it looks like one is flat and one is popped up. So I'm going to layer the vellum flat. Look at the like reflection. That's so pretty. So Donna said your schools are done on June 27th. So yours go pretty late too. Okay, I have some adhesive here. This is going to go on the background first. Okay, and then I'm going to take this piece and this will get popped up. So this is kind of like exactly like the background. So you could make so many alternatives with this if you just did your own thing. I'm going to add, it says like 6 behind here, so we got this. I always use the thick white cardstock if it's a card base. That's just, I just like how it's thicker. Okay, so that's popped up, and then we're going to pop up these trees down here. And we're going to put a dimensional here and here and here and here. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, and then this is going to go down here. And then these are both kind of popped up. This is really poppy-uppy. This is super popped up. I might just have this one flat though, and then pop up our little sentiment that says, thank you for being the person you are. And then you could stamp the inside. But the white layer, I'm going to have it go, I'm having it flat. Sometimes it's harder to mail when you have so many things popped up. So I'm going to put that here flat. It says to pop it up though, so feel free to do that. It looks really nice popped up. I don't know why I can't get anything straight. And then I am going to do the label. And I was supposed to stamp some birds on here. Dang it. Well, I'm going to do that right now. This had, where's the stamp? The little set of birds we were supposed to stamp in the background. So I'm going to do that. They go kind of like right here. There we go. And I probably forgot something on that other card too. Maybe not. Okay, then this one will go right here, kind of overlapping this way. Okay, there is that card. I just love this card. Now here's the card from the kit. It kind of goes all the way around. This one I put on white. So now I have the back side and then I have this white. So I'm gonna make another card with this. So like you could make these go so much further if you chopped up the card bases. So let's make another card. And I did not plan this, so I'm not sure what we're gonna make right now, but we're gonna do something because we can make an easy card with this. And I'm gonna use liquid glue so I can wiggle it around a little bit. You like that one, Deborah? That one's my favorite. This one is my favorite. It's so, I love it. And in person, like there's lots of layers. So definitely drawn to that one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't, I have Secret Sea right here. I also have this cloud cover ribbon, but I don't really know if I need ribbon. I also have my favorite linen thread. But what do I want it to say first? I think I want this to be, I think I'm gonna stamp best dad ever and then stamp happy birthday on the inside. That's what I think we're gonna do, and then we'll add the birds. Maybe just the little birds. But I need a label or something. So, do I have, maybe we can put some of these in color flat pearls. I don't think those are too girly, are they? Maybe they're too girly, let me know. All right, we just need a 1/2 inch strip of white. And so, you know what? I'm gonna use this. I just took this out of the trash. So there's a piece of white right here. So I'm gonna put this on my paper trimmer at a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to cut that. And then this is what I'm going to stamp on. Like, so I'm just using up my scrap of my kit. So we're gonna stamp, I'm going to stamp on this one. Best dad ever. Could give this to my dad or to my husband, or my kids could give it to him. But I think it would be just a great birthday card. Not girly, they're perfect. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Deborah. I don't think they would care really. Okay, so I have that, and now I am gonna stamp these birds kind of right here and maybe down there. I'm gonna do 2 sets of birds there. All right, so I got that. Now I am gonna stamp happy birthday on the inside, which is right here. Shoot, I wanted more of those birds too. I keep calling them birds, seagulls, whatever they are. They fly, they're birds. Okay, happy birthday. And then, Sharon, I'm so glad you love that card. I do too. I'm so glad. It's a really good one. I think so anyway. And then we're gonna add these like that. Those little birds there. There we go. Okay, we got the inside. Now let's, I think I'm done with the ink. I'm gonna close up the ink pad. Okay, I see more friends are just hopping on and joining us. So I'm putting together the May Paper Pumpkin Kit, and if you missed it, I'm giving one away. I have a brand new to give away. So if you would like to win it, or if you already have it and you have somebody you would love to give it to, you know, somebody that might love putting it together, a daughter, a neighbor, a friend, just all you have to do is share it and type in the comment shared below, and you can share it from Facebook and also YouTube, and I'll put you in 2 drawings and we'll draw in a few days for this kit. And don't click any links. I will not put a link in there. I will reach out to you directly if you won. So do not click any links. There's a lot of spammers out there. You don't have to click a link. You don't have to pay anything for the kit if you win it. I will just pay to ship it to you. So don't click on any links ever. Like for prizes. My prizes, I will just contact you directly. Okay. So there's that. Debbie said, I need to make a retirement card for a man. These would be great. They absolutely would be so great. You didn't get this month, Linda? I'm so sorry. This is a really good masculine one. This actually reminds me of you. Well, Linda, you better share. Share. And, okay, I'm pulling the linen thread. So somebody told me to use my bone folder to make it straight, and it totally works, like kind of like curling ribbon, but it will like help straighten it out. Especially when you get to the end, it's kind of like crazy looking. So I'm gonna loop this around my finger a couple times and then grab it in the middle, because the other card had all those layers and this doesn't have that, but I don't think it needs it. It looks so good. And so we're going to, I think, put this down with a glue dot and then pop up that other and add a few of those dots. Okay. I feel like making masculine like cards are the thing I do the least, but it's like something that we all need, because for some reason making cards with more feminine looking are just more fun to me. So this is a great kit if you need some masculine type or outdoorsy cards. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down here at the bottom, and I feel like a lot of people would need cards, and so like this, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna give one of those away. I'm gonna trim down this end. I just kind of frayed the end a little bit, just like that. And then I'm gonna grab, these are the in color flat pearls from 2025 to 2027, and I have Cloud Cover and Secret Sea, so I'm just gonna pop them on. Oh, they both look so good on here. You could use either color on here. I think I'm gonna use the darker ones. I don't know, maybe I'll use both like I just said. I'm gonna take one of these. I have a take your pick tool somewhere. I'm gonna put one dot right there. I feel like I got this on crooked too. And then we're gonna put one here. It's like the one thing I do for myself is put the paper pumpkins together. The Cloud Cover is one of my favorite colors. I love that color. It's just like the softest blue. It's like a bluish gray. I love it. I just got this on crooked a little bit there. I gotta straighten it out. Okay, so there's like an alternative. If you just cut that one card in half and take one piece of white cardstock, you can use a scrap. I literally cut a strip off from where the trees were to stamp a sentiment, and just added a little bit of twine in the Secret Sea flat pearls. And I just stamped the little birds there. And then the inside I put happy birthday and stamped more birds. Oh, awesome, Sandy. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. I'm gonna put my cover on my liquid glue. I can see how you can make so many alternatives with this kit. If you're just hopping on, we put together the May Paper Pumpkin Kit. And it has these amazing envelopes that coordinate. Like, they're really nice. And you make 3, 6, 9 cards. There's this one, and they all have a lot of like layers. So this one said Happy Father's Day. You mean the world to me. I did happy birthday. Again, lots of layers on here. It looks pretty simple, but you could totally cut these and make way like double the cards For sure, you could double the cards and get so many more cards. And then this one is my favorite. I just love the shades of blue. And there's that one where I made it just the same, but the white, and then took the back and made this one. So I hope you guys love it. Again, I'll give you a few days to share this. Type shared in the comment. Don't click on any links to claim your prize. I'll email you or contact you directly. And I hope you guys have a good night. Is there anything else? If you want to get in on my card class for this last week, featuring these cards, you have until midnight tonight to get your order in, and I will send you these cards this week by Friday at the latest. So that ends tonight. And yeah, be checking your email for some new fun things coming out in June. I have lots of things up my sleeve, and I can't wait to share them with you all this month. Nice, easy cards, said Michelle. Yes, I agree. I love that kit. Could this be for a Christmas? I think you could stamp it for Christmas. Yeah. You could, I think you could make it for sure. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'll talk to you later, and I'll definitely see you on Wednesday, if not before. Bye, everyone.